welcome back to the
Sisters,
Sisters
sisters,
Podcast, episode 2. And this video will be on the topic of relationships, friendships, any type of ship you can think of, anything that deals with a mutual connection. It can be friendly, it can be relationship, it can be situational, because we know some people have those. And I will now introduce myself as Armani Washington, a freshman media broadcasting journalism major from Chicago, Illinois, and I currently serve as the freshman liaison for Best You.
Hey y'all, my name is Michaela Gause. I'm a sophomore broadcast journalism major, community development minor from Atlanta, Georgia, and I am the co-founder of Best You Programming.
Hey y'all, I'm Patrice Roberts, a sophomore economics major, political science minor from the suburbs of Chicago, and I serve as this year's treasurer.
Last but not least, hello all. I'm Milana Algi, a sophomore biology major, chemistry minor from Denver, Colorado, and I serve as the events chair.
Ooh, and we love that. And you know what that means? We're going to jump into the first question.
So would y'all rather, like, once you're up or whatever, you marry someone who's up, doing very well for himself? Or would you be with someone who's like really like working really hard, like they know what their goal is at the end of the day, and then y'all build together? Which one and why?
Build together, because then you can look back and be like, man, remember when we were on the come up? Remember when we were grinding together?
This is a trick question. This is a trick question. You want me to tell you why? Because he could be up at the top, but he's still working hard to get farther to the top.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
I see.
Trick question. Trick. I don't know the answer though. I don't know. It's like it's one answer. It's like the humanitarian answer, and then there's the other answer. Is like, you come on, be honest. But then now I'm like thinking about it. Hold up. You don't take me a minute.
Okay. While you're thinking, I'm gonna tell you my thoughts really quick. I would rather be with someone who's already up, mostly because, all right, you got to think about it. If a man is building himself up, of course he's going to be with someone a little bit more modest, and then once he makes it to the top, he's going to leave her and find someone else. All right, those rappers, baby mamas, the baby left his baby mama and went with old girl, right?
It's crazy because he's having another kid with her. He's still with her. He still loves her.
Right, love. No, that's not okay. She's literally the epitome of, well, you know where home is. No. He just had to. You don't know where home is.
I really hate that saying. He knows where home is. Says the home evicted.
Leave it. The home has asbestos. You gotta go.
The home was built out of sticks.
I feel like this is a trick question because, like, it again depends on the person. Because those people that already are up, they can be probably perfect in every way, but their ego could get in the way of so much. Because it's like, oh man, you think that you're already here, and if I'm still building myself, that's gonna irritate me even if I'm building.
Yes.
Like,
or they could hold the money over your head, like,
yeah, like you need me, like I don't need you.
But best believe, trust me, I'm gonna always have my own. So whatever you got, I will never have to depend on a man, and you best believe that. Okay, so he will never feel like he needs to hold anything over me, because guess what, whatever you can do, I can do it times 10. Try me.
And period. It's the times 10 for me, because you spitting. That's the one. I could go harder than you. I'm just choosing not to right now. But don't let me switch it on.
Because you got me.
I'm tapping out.
But I'll be straight.
I'm gonna say my answer gonna be like in between. It's gonna be whoever's the most dedicated. Because sometimes you could be up there, but are you really dedicated to it? Sometimes, not gonna say this is everybody who worked their butt off to be at the top already, but sometimes they get handed that, and then they're not that dedicated when they get there. And then if you don't have a passion for your job, if you don't have a passion for your passion, then what are we gonna do? Like, if you're how are you gonna get passion for me if you can barely get passion for something you do every single day of your life for a living?
Yeah.
I ain't got no answer. I don't know. I thought I had one.
I would choose a millionaire because I kind of not really like I kind of want to be a stay-at-home wife, but not like a stay-at-home wife like just sit in the house. Like stay at home, like I could open my own business and not have to worry about nothing.
Yes. Yes.
I could write a book and not have to worry about
Yeah.
where the next check is gonna come from.
It'd be right. It's the
Yeah.
right.
That's
How I got here.
for real.
The how-to guide to be at your best self. Oh man, that's a good question though. But you know, most people, I'm not gonna say everyone's gonna be this way, but most people are gonna be like, I want the guy that's building himself, but deep inside their head, they're like, I want the millionaire already. Like, I don't want to have to work with him. But sometimes, you know, I don't know.
I don't know.
That's gonna keep me up tonight.
Yeah. Because even like, okay.
Yeah, now I want to ask my mom too and be like, hey mom, what do you think? Okay, next question. This question's pretty like more personal towards you. And it is, what is one thing you need to fix about yourself in relationships?
You know, see, this is the thing. Whenever relationships end, I be wanting to know, like, because I truly want to know I don't want to be that type of person that's like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. But also at the same time, I don't want to be that type of person that's like, oh, it's my fault, you know, but I genuinely want to know because I don't know what it is. I would like to know from someone else what I'd be doing wrong if I do anything wrong. Maybe I just picked the wrong people. Maybe I just need to change it. Like,
Hold up. I'm not the problem.
It's not me.
It's not me. It's not me. It's them.
I don't know. I can't tell you. Do y'all know?
I'm like thinking. Cause I'd be some.
But I think that there's literally like people aren't compatible.
Yeah.
People don't work together. And especially if you guys are in different places looking for, because guys can tell you, yes, I want a relationship.
And be lying.
Or straight.
That's not their true intention. If they just want, or they may think that and then get into it, be like, ooh, she's too much. Or, ooh, this is too deep. Then they back out. So it's not you at all. Or you could have a trait that he doesn't like that another guy will love. So yeah, there's that. Quick story.
That's the one. Like, he may not like it, but there is somebody that's gonna upset.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
So I had a previous boy, and I asked him, I was like, he told me, he would always tell me, you're too much. You be doing too much, because I have a red flag. Don't leave me on red. Explain to me what's going on, or just like send me an emoji. Just say can't talk. People are on their phones 24/7. It takes 0.5 seconds to send can't talk. Boom, I'm not gonna bother you. So that was like my why aren't you responding? Like, what's the lack of consistency? The boyfriend I'm with now, I am a lot. I am a lot. And so I know it. And I be asking him, I'm like, am I too much? He's like, no. Everything you ask of me is reasonable. Yeah. You know? And so now I'm with someone that can take it and that understands me. But before, all my previous relationships were like, you're too much. What are you doing? You're doing the most. So I know it sounds, but it's not you. It's them.
Period.
God win.
I wish I had that. You know,
hey, can I show off really quick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just give me a second.
Wait. That's his hand.
That's his hand. That's my hand. If you guys want it, his house.
Wow. That is so cute.
Win for me. That is beautiful. I love that. Hashtag ghosts. I love that. I mean, okay. I'm not gonna say I'm the perfect person. Again, I sometimes be dramatic, sometimes too dramatic. It's a me thing. I would definitely say one of the things I need to fix is if something's bothering me, I need to say it right then and there.
Me too.
Because that's really what's happened with every single one is that I bottle up these emotions and then the last straw, I just be like, hurrah! But I do like every single time to explain, like, hey, I don't like what you're doing. Hey, this is making me uncomfortable, or at least asking questions if I'm like unsure about something, but just keeping it all in. That's what, because communication is key. And I'm good at the basic communication, but when it comes to like me doing my own feelings, it's like sometimes I don't want to hurt somebody else's feelings because if I feel like if I express my feelings, I'm gonna hurt somebody else's. And so I have to like try and bottle it up, but I need to realize like that's not the case. Like it's okay to express my own feelings. So I feel like that's something I need to fix. Let me not say need to. I am fixing.
Period. But also at the same time, for the right person, like I think a lot of times we don't say stuff because we don't want to annoy them or come off as nagging. But like Lana was saying, the right person won't think it's nagging. The right person will be like, okay, that's reasonable. Okay, I'm gonna fix that. Like it's just the right.
Or if you annoy them, they're not finna leave.
Right.
That's the one.
Right. And it's okay to be selfish. Period. Like I think a lot of people think like when people say someone's selfish, they always like associate that with something that's bad. It's okay to be selfish. Like it's okay to sometimes sit back and do something for you, do something that makes you happy. So yeah, period.
That hit different. Yeah. Preach.
Okay. I haven't been in a real relationship in so long. I don't even know like what it is in a relationship. But I recently realized that the boys, except for this last boy I talked to, the boys that I be talking to, I be kind of like forcing myself to like them. I don't really like. I didn't like them at first, but I was kind of like, oh, maybe I should just try it out. And then it always ends up terrible. So I need to stop doing that because obviously,
just let it be real.
At first hearing it, I was like, wait, how? But then I was realizing, I'm like, you are onto something.
Yeah. Don't force anything. Because at the end of the day, if you're forcing something, you're going to low-key like end up hurting that other person. Yeah. And karma is real. Karma is real.
And oh, snap. Okay. So I have 2 more questions. So this next question should be easy breezy, Say the first word that comes to mind when you think of relationship.
Toxic. Oh. You can tell Lana and I are in 2 different parts of our lives.
What'd you say?
I said toxic. Did you say love?
I said love.
Yeah.
Patrice, what you say?
I said ew.
Yeah.
Oh my God. When I think of relationship, I think of happiness. Hold up. It was funny hearing toxic love. I was like, huh? I like how ours are all like opposite.
Yeah.
You got love and happiness, and then you got toxic ill.
Ew, toxic.
Man, I feel like my word's happiness because like that's what I aspire a relationship to have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really think about the past ones, but like it's like what I aspire to have. Like that's my main goal, like to be happy in it. What's y'all? I want to ask why you say toxic and ill. I know why you said love. Okay. Right. But why y'all say toxic and ill?
I'll let you go first, Patrice.
I've just never had a good experience with men. So I'm just taking a break right now until the right one
to pop up, friend. One come around the corner. I'm telling you.
He's coming. He's close.
Ew. That's gonna be in my head all night.
For me, I think I say toxic just because I think the last situationship that I was in was just so toxic. Like it really just hindered everything. Like, have y'all ever been in this like a situationship where it's so toxic, where it's just like you don't even know how to be done, or like
but it's always just a thing. Yes.
sometimes like you're mentally done, but you have to like let that person be done for it to really be done, because they don't stop. They just keep going. And you're like, okay, like I guess
Right.
I can't leave them alone either. So yeah.
Man, I'd be like just forlonging, like maybe he just need a couple of days to realize it, but then a couple of days turn into months, and then I just be like, okay, I can't do this no more.
Right? That's not fair.
I gotta go.
And you know what, y'all? When the right one comes around and he treats y'all like a queen, and me as well, treats all this like a queen, those guys that did us wrong, they're gonna be sick. Okay?
Okay, and so now to our last question, and I feel like it'd be really nice, a good way to end off. What is one piece of advice you would give to men who are going into new relationships on ways to improve themselves? Whoever wants to start.
I have a good one. Make sure that you are comfortable in yourself before you embark on something serious. Like, you're past all your exes, you're past that 6th grade relationship that makes you not reply back to me. You're
Yes.
past all of that. Make sure that you are on a new path in your grown life to be able to come step up to me or anyone else.
Oh, period.
That's a good one.
You just snapped.
I would just say, just make sure you're good internally. Like, it's an extension of what Lana said, but like make sure you're good internally. And I know a lot of people are like, there's like this debate on social media where some people are like, well, you need to make sure you love yourself completely before you get in a relationship. And on the other hand, some people are like, well, relationships is where you build together and stuff like that. I would just say make sure that you're in a decent space where you can coexist with someone and compromise. But if the person were to leave, you would be okay being by yourself. Also, I also want to say, don't get in a new relationship with someone if you just got out of a relationship. Some guys really just cannot be alone. Not every guy, but some guys literally have to talk to someone, or they will not break up with their girlfriend until they have someone else. That's like an insecurity issue, and I just really want y'all to, fix that up a little bit.
Oh, and period. I would definitely say mine would be, because it's not really talked about much, that make sure you're being appreciated in order to appreciate somebody else, because you should both be on the same front. And that just means, because you shouldn't be getting into no relationship without knowing somebody. So you should be seeing if you're being appreciated in whatever friendship or whatever you are in before you get in a relationship, before getting into that relationship. Because you don't want to get in there and you're showering this person with love, and then they're not showering it back. They're giving you a little sprinkle. You don't want that. You want it to be on the same basis. And just also make sure that whatever you want out of a relationship, you're putting out. Like, if you want that love, respect, happiness, make sure you're putting out that love, respect, and happiness. Just make sure it's a boomerang. Just love is a boomerang. Relationships are a boomerang. You gotta put out what you want back. So that would be my little tidbit.
For me, it would just be kind of similar to what you guys said. Just become more self-aware. Something that helped me was journaling, just getting my thoughts out. It really helped me become more self-aware and realize like where I fall short and what I need to fix. So I think start journaling.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, start journaling.
Period. We dropped some gems today.
Like,
Some.
like, you better get it. Take it all in. You should be journaling right now, listening to this. You should be like, oh, great point.
We're spitting free knowledge.
Yeah. You didn't even have to pay for this. You didn't have to pay for this. Now, when we release our books in a couple of years,
right,
we will.
We release our books because we're in a stable household with our rich husband. Writing our books. Make sure you support in
how we made it.
How we made it here.
And period. So I hope you guys enjoyed this amazing episode with these amazing girls because they were awesome. Give you guys a self-round of applause. Oh yeah, y'all deserve it. And make sure you guys like, comment, and share. Again, send this to your mom. Send this to your auntie, your sister, your brother, your dad, your grandpa, anybody you can get in relationship to anything with. Send this to them. You might be helping somebody out because we drop gems, free gems, free 99 gems. And with that being said, we will see you guys on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.